Happy day, Earth signs. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of May 21st through May 27th. It has been a minute. I'm happy to be back giving what it is that I'm being called to give through these weekly readings. Thank you so much for your support, for being here, for listening, for tuning in, for receiving what is being poured through me. I always appreciate the support. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and just be a part of the community here. Be a part of the frequent viewers. So, Earth signs, I hope that y'all are doing well. My rising sign, first of all, I have Capricorn all throughout my chart. I think my Venus is Capricorn, rising sign is Capricorn. Uranus, I think is, I have lots of Capricorn in my chart. So I really have to put forth a lot of effort to make sure that I'm grounding myself, to make sure that I'm staying centered and just present with myself and with the now moment, because that energy is just, it's there all up and down throughout my chart. And so I really try to pay attention to that and be present with that. And so if y'all have been feeling a little bit of upheaval emotionally and mentally over the last few weeks, then know that it's something that's been serving a purpose. Okay, the upheaval of, you know, emotionally and mentally that you may have been experiencing, Earth signs, it wasn't just like random. So if you were looking at it as like this random, you know, thing that was happening, know that it's not random. Know that it's very purposeful and it wasn't a coincidence. You know, whatever emotional and mental, whatever you are going through over the last few weeks, know that it was very purposeful, right? And again, it's not a coincidence that you are experiencing this upheaval, right? Because what is happening for you, Earth signs, what is happening for you is Spirit is really trying to help you, assist you in the process of coming back home to yourself, is what I'm hearing. Definitely trying to assist you, or wanting to, it is assisting you in the process of you, of bringing you back home to yourself. Okay, so the Oracle card that I pulled for you is the Harmony card. And what you are being asked to prioritize this week, Earth signs. And I just feel like this little bit of like just relief. And just like this tenderness and gentleness. And so, Earth signs, what you're being asked to prioritize this week is bringing into, or allowing every part of yourself to come into union with each other. Every aspect, bringing every aspect of yourself into this union, okay, with the most divine part of yourself, okay? Nothing is separate from that, okay? No thing is separate. No aspect of yourself is separate from the most divine, from this energy that lives within you, okay? Everything, every aspect of yourself is being fueled by this energy that lives within you, okay? Earth signs, and what I'm hearing right now is that it's really important for you to remember that. It's really important for you to remember that every aspect of yourself is being fueled by that energy, okay? It's not the other way around. You have a tendency, Earth signs, to you have a tendency to allow the material realm to fuel you, okay? And so then whenever the material realm, things in the material realm are not going your way, your gas runs out. Okay, your gas runs out. So Spirit is saying, if you want to experience this inner harmony, If you want to experience harmony in the world around you, right? If you want to live in a harmonious world internally and externally, then you have to remember, earth signs, that this energy that lives within you is the fuel. Nothing outside of you, nothing that's happening outside of you can sustain you, right? Nothing that you fix your attention on in the external world has the ability to sustain you. Okay, this energy that lives within you is the fuel. Okay, this energy alone is what has the ability to sustain you. And if you can allow that to just be the truth, it's like you're fighting against that being the truth, earth signs. And Spirit is saying, if you can allow that to be the truth, then you will come into this space of this harmonious space in no time. In no time. But you have to surrender, earth signs. You have to surrender the illusions. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. You have to surrender the illusions. You give so much of your energy and attention, earth signs, to the illusions. And when I say illusion, everything is a projection. Everything that we see, everything that we fix our attention upon, everything that we experience, everything is a projection. Okay, and so if you can shift away from some of your current projections, then things will change for you. Things will change for you. But you have to understand, earth signs, that not everything needs your attention. Not everything needs your attention. Okay, you know that saying about people who have to have their hand in everything because they're so controlling. Well, you earth signs, you give everything your attention, and some things don't need your attention. Some things just are what they are going to be, and the more that you wrestle with what can you do to fix this and fix that, the more you're going to feel disconnected and as if you're separated from this harmonious space, when really you're not. You just have to shift your attention away from what doesn't really need your attention. Okay, so the first card we have for you is the Emperor, earth signs. We have the Emperor. And so part of the reason why the conversation about you shifting your attention away from what doesn't need your attention is so that you can put your attention on what does. And what I'm hearing is that Spirit is trying to build something through you, earth signs. Spirit is trying to raise a thing up through you. Okay, Spirit is trying to raise something up through you. Okay, Spirit, there's something that wants to be expressed through you. There's something that that requires your attention. Okay, and it has nothing to do with the worldly things that you've been putting your attention on. All right, Spirit is calling you into this space, earth signs, because there's something for you to build. There's something that wants to be built through you. There's something there's a vision. There's a blueprint that needs your attention and that wants to be implemented or integrated through you. So shifting your attention this week is super important. Shifting your attention from what am I trying to control? What am I allowing to control me? To what am I being called to create? What am I being called to build? Right? Because you have a tendency, earth signs, to put yourself in certain situations because you think you have this idea that something needs to be fixed. And so then you give your attention to it, which takes your attention away from the thing that wants to be created through you. Okay, there's a difference. Spirit wants you to hear that there's a difference between you fixing something and creating something, right? Because when you create from that inspired place, things change. It's inevitable. But when you're trying to fix something, earth signs, chaos can ensue. And you've seen that. You've felt that. You've felt the burden of trying to fix something and it really not happening in the way that you thought it was going to happen, right? Ten of Wands. So then we have the Ten of Wands, right? Okay. Just speaking to what I was, Ten of Wands just coming through, speaking to what I was just saying. You get entangled. You get entangled, earth signs. You cannot experience this harmony because you get so entangled with frivolous matters. Like, that's the word that's coming through. It's like the shit that you find yourself getting entangled in, earth signs, it's all frivolous. And it's just frivolous. Like, it's not that what you focus your attention on doesn't matter, but the way that you get entangled, you give so much control and so much power over to it that you get so entangled within it. And then you can't focus your energy on real, heart-centered solutions. Solutions that are authentic to you and your gifts. Solutions that are inspired from the divine place, from that divine energy. Solutions that want to be expressed through you, that have nothing to do with fixing and everything to do with creating. Okay? So the Ten of Wands is like, listen, it's time for you to that's ending for you. Okay? I'm hearing that cycle of being entangled is ending for you. That's what I'm hearing. And if you want to experience the inner harmony and harmony in the external world, right, as within, so without, if you want to experience that harmony, then you have to surrender to that cycle of you being so entangled with worldly matters coming to an end. Okay, and then we have the Six of Cups, which I think is such a beautiful ode to what happens when you let go and when you surrender and when you focus your attention on creating what spirit is wanting to create through you, is wanting to express through you, okay? Because then you have the ability to share, okay? You have the ability to share without becoming so overwhelmed, without becoming so drained, without becoming so exhausted, right? Because there's this sort of reciprocity that's occurring. There's there's this reciprocity, like the energy is being reciprocated in such a beautiful, harmonious way, right? But when you're in the mode of I have to fix this, it's you against the world, it's you against them, it's you against everybody, it's you against, but whenever you are moving from that space of spirit is wanting to create and express something through me that will manifest this harmonious vision, right, that lives within you, then you're able to share in a way where everybody that's involved, where everybody that you're connected to, the communities, the people that you're connected with, there's this reciprocity, right? The energy is being reciprocated. It's not just you giving so that you can try to fix something. It's you sharing with others, okay? It's you sharing in love with others. It's you sharing in joy with others. Even if it appears as if you are in opposition, right? And so, so that cycle of you allowing yourself, because listen, at some point we have to hold ourselves accountable. At some point we have to take responsibility, right? So if you feel entangled If you feel tangled up within something, it's not because of what's going on around you. It's because you are mentally and emotionally putting yourself in that. And so then you get tangled up and you become tired, exhausted, drained. You become weary. Whereas if you let that cycle come to an end, you will find yourself, you know, the image that's coming through. So here you have this entanglement, and then we have this card and the Six of Cups, and the image that's coming through with the Six of Cups is everybody standing, people just standing in a circle holding hands, right? Everybody just holding hands, just connected, sharing. And so you can create, you're being called, earth signs, to create something very beautiful, right? And to share what it is that you're being called to create with the world. You're also being called to let go of the cycle of becoming entangled within other people's emotions, projections, feelings, experiences, okay? Because you can't fix anything. There's nothing for you to fix, earth signs, all right? There's nothing for you to fix. Hear that loud and clear. There's nothing for you to fix. You have been living under the illusion that something needs to be fixed. It's not that anything needs to be fixed. It's that we each just need to continue creating from our heart. All right? Capricorn, your clarifying card is the King of Cups. Your clarifying card is the King of Cups, okay? So Capricorn, what I'm seeing here with the King of Cups is that this week for you, I can see you, Capricorn, like really looking at yourself in the mirror and saying to yourself, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing you looking in the mirror, and I'm hearing you say to yourself, you're just like, it's just like you're just pouring love into you're just like standing in the mirror, and you're just like pouring love into yourself, and you're speaking very beautiful, bold prayers over yourself, Capricorn. And a part of the reason why that's important for you, Capricorn, is because I'm hearing the phrase take the lead. Okay, I'm hearing the phrase take the lead. So what does that mean to you, Capricorn? What does the phrase take the lead mean to you? Like really looking at, reflecting on what that phrase means to you, take the lead. Because that's what I'm hearing with the King of Cups. I'm hearing the King of Cups say to you, take the lead. And you know, Capricorn, what that means. You know where the aspects of your life that you haven't really been taking the lead, and your spirit is calling you. This is part of the reason why you standing in the mirror and really speaking these bold, fervent prayers over yourself is going to be important this week, because you need to see yourself in this. You need to see that aspect of yourself. You need to see that you need to reconnect with that leader, the leader that you are, Capricorn. And so that may be very significant. You doing that, reconnecting with the leader, with yourself as a leader, may play a very important role in whatever it is that you're being called to create and build up. Okay? So give yourself permission, Capricorn. Okay, Taurus, your clarifying card I can't pick up. Your clarifying card is the Five of Swords, Taurus. Five of Swords. Five of Swords, Taurus. Change. Okay, something needs to change. Something needs to change, Taurus. Something needs to change. Something needs to shift. Okay. I just heard a couple of different things and I'm trying to, like, a few different things just flew into my mind. I'm like trying to process them, but I'm forgetting. First thing I heard, Taurus, with this Five of Swords is crashing down. Something is about to come crashing down. Okay. Then I heard Humpty Dumpty sits on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Okay. You are Humpty. You are Humpty. And it feels like ooh, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. It feels like you may be experiencing a fall in the near future. It feels like the Five of Swords is showing me that it feels like you may be experiencing a fall in the near future, okay? And here's what really wants to be said through the Five of Swords, okay? And this is really me looking out there, because listen, what I'm hearing is that when and if, okay, you can prevent this fall. Let me say that first and foremost. You can prevent this fall, Taurus. But what I'm also hearing is that if you experience the fall, you're going to want to blame. You're going to want to blame the people around you. You're going to want to blame the people around you, okay? But what I'm hearing, Taurus, is that Spirit has been warning you. Spirit has been warning you. Spirit has been trying to get your attention, Taurus. Spirit has been trying to get your attention. Spirit has been trying to call you away from where you currently are, because even though on the outside it may look like that's the thing, Spirit is like, no, it's not. And what's going to happen if you experience this fall is that you're, like I said, you're going to want to blame everybody around you. And Spirit is letting you know right now, there's no one to blame. You don't even have to blame yourself, but just know that when you get to that point, it will serve you better to take responsibility and hold yourself accountable. Even right now, if you're experiencing the fall right now, Spirit is saying, stop blaming, stop pointing fingers, stop holding yourself in shame, stop holding yourself in guilt. Make the decisions that you need to make, Taurus, so that you can move forward and begin to build what really wants to be built through you from a heart-centered space, right? Step out of the entanglements. Hold yourself accountable. Take responsibility. All right? That's what I'm hearing. If you're there now. If you're not there now, know that it's taking responsibility, holding yourself accountable will serve you a lot better, okay? And then Virgo, we have the Death card for you, Virgo. The Death card. The Death card for Virgo. Okay, Virgo, what I'm seeing with the Death card, Virgo, is that you really, Virgo, you really gotta let go. You really gotta let go, okay? You really gotta let go. You gotta let go of the worldliness. You want so badly to you have one foot in and one foot out. You want so badly, Virgo, to be over here while you're also over here. When really, Spirit wants you to see that you're right here. You're in the center of it all. And you have to choose and decide to be in the center. And to stop allowing yourself to be so affected, Virgo, by what's going on over here and by what's going on over there. Can you, Virgo, can you choose? Can you choose? Because it feels like you have this attitude that says, I don't want to choose. I don't want to choose. Because you think, or you feel like you're going to be missing out on something, or because you really do believe that something wants to be fixed, that something needs to be fixed. And so then you become entangled because you're trying to fix it all. Okay? But with the Death card, Virgo, I'm hearing balance and I'm hearing harmony. And a part of that is you choosing to see yourself, your divine self, your God self, at the center of it all. At the center, at the center of it all. At the center of everything you're judging, at the center of everything. Okay? Because then what happens is you stop judging because you see God, you see spirit at the center of it all. You stop holding the world, people in contempt because you see God as being at the center of it all, Virgo. And that is the perspective that Spirit is asking you to choose this week. Let go of the idea that everything is separate. God is at the center of it all, Virgo. That's what Spirit is. And you will experience great harmony within yourself and in the external world if you can see God at the center of it all. All right? That is your weekly reading, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo for the week of May 21st through May 27th. If you have any comments, anything that you want to share, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe. If this reading resonated with you and you want to share it with the masses, go ahead, feel free to do that. The first group session for the month of June will be June 1st. June 1st, that's a Thursday, and it's our heart-centered group session that I host. And it's all about connecting with the heart centers. So we move through forgiveness, we move through grace, compassion. We're lifting all of that up. We're letting go of what we've been harboring within us so that we can open up to what wants to be experienced and expressed through us, right? So that we can truly lead and live authentic lives. All right, so you can sign up for that using the link in the description. I love you all, and I will see you next time.